Daggerfall.
Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. All right, so here's how it goes. Here's how it goes. You wake and look around the room. Some hours ago, you were in a boat en route to Daggerfall when a storm of supernatural strength boiled over the Iliac Bay like a malefic creature. Your boat was destroyed, but you managed to swim through the churning water to a promontory rock. There you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. You had only just lit a small fire when a mudslide sealed you within. Your fear of being buried alive calmed when you saw the corridor leading out of the cavern. Perhaps there is a way out of the cave after all. Once free of the cave, you can begin the Emperor's quest. Okay, so here is the build. Let's get into it. We got Longblade, Restoration, and Destruction. Those are the primaries, right? For the majors, we got Medical, Critical Strike, Running. All right, and then for minor, we went Etiquette, Streetwise, Mercantile, Mysticism, Thaumaturgy, and Jumping. And then for attributes, out of character creation, we ended up with 55 Strength, 60 Intellect, 48 Willpower, 55 Agility, Endurance is 56, 45 Personality, 90 Speed, and 45 Luck. HALT HALT, the glue guy. Okay, so what this build is, a speed build. Speed first, right? It's probably going to take us like 2 levels to max this out. And then agility. Why? So speed is going to give us a lot of times to try to hit, right? And agility is going to make us like hit like more of those times. Right? So instead of like being a strength boy where we just like kind of hit hard every once in a while, we're going to be hitting like this and hitting very often, right? And I feel like that works out a little bit better. And then after that, we're going to be pumping into willpower a little bit just so that we could land spells easier, and intellect for that big ol' spell power pool for those end game spells. Dante Bar says, are potions the main item for healing other than magic? Medical sounds advanced. So medical is not advanced. What medical does is when you rest, it is going to determine how quickly you return your health and your magicka back to full. So it's not advanced at all. It's actually very passive, you know, if that makes sense. Potions, there are potions, but you're kind of like, you can make them. I haven't really got into it. I feel like it's easier to just use spells to heal yourself. And that's in my experience, right? So that being said, this is where we are here. And let's see what we started out with equipment wise. So we got an ebony dagger and an iron long sword. So down here is where it's going to show the damage. So this one you can see is 5 to 10. This one's 1 to 15. So obviously a much lower bottom, but a higher top. This one's kind of like a mid looking deal here. Either way, this one's going to sell for a lot. Plus iron is kind of a low tier material, so some mobs can't be hit with it, whereas all mobs in this dungeon at least can be hit with this ebony dagger. So we're going to use that. We got our spell book. We didn't start with much else. Let's see here. What do we start with? Shock, chameleon, slow falling. So we're looking good here. We're looking all right. What we're going to do first is save though. So we're a guide. Because if we die right here, we have to create the whole character over again if we didn't save. So Andre Peterson, as you could tell, like with this mod, you can see like all these textures are a lot different. And you can see that I'm playing like with mouse movement, or, you know, mouse look, spacebar to jump, you know, shift to sprint kind of a thing. It's probably looking considerably different than what you're used to. All right, that's looking good. So we just took care of that first rat there. And now what we're going to do is rest until fully healed. And then we're going to save. Here we go. Keep on keeping on. You think Dream makes the Daggerfall Unity easier on the Steam Deck? I wonder, that might be a thing, because it kind of like, I feel like it makes it play more like modern like, and I feel like that's what the Steam Deck would need. In the mod it says Dream handheld. Oh shit, I didn't know that. All right, we're gonna do that again. We just rested. Now we'll save and we'll see what's good in here. Okay, so this is one of those mobs that can't be hit. He actually might take us out, but he can't be hit with... Oh, come on, don't take us. Okay, ooh, that was close. That was close. He can't be hit by the iron longsword, so it's a good thing we had the ebony one equipped here. So medical is good because like the faster you heal up, the less hours will pass, and the in-game time actually matters in this game because you can like get soft locked out of quests and time can pass. You can fail a quest, but also you can be interrupted from your sleep by people like interrupting it. Like it'll say like, you know, there's enemies nearby, like those other Elder Scrolls games. You know what I mean? Trash Can Raccoon, welcome in. I do overworld mods, like ones that make the world between the towns more interesting? No, there's not a ton of that. There's like one that I had was like a wilderness overhaul, but all it did was put a bunch of trees everywhere, and really what it did was like kind of hide the entrance to all the dungeons. So when I was trying to find all the dungeons, I was like looking around and I couldn't find anything. The Marcus Mark, welcome in, and Striker Coach, welcome in. All right, so you're gonna want to save early, save often, okay, guys? That's one of the biggest tips that I can give you for this game. Also, behold 3D dungeon mapping. All right, so oh, this guy's just whooping our ass from behind here. That beefy boy up there hits like a truck too. Welcome in, Jordan. Welcome in, Jeremy Buckles. Let's get him. Oh, you see that? Ooh, he almost had us. Look down here in the bottom left at my health when I get out of here. I've got like a sliver. You see that? But we did get some loot here. Peepin' Penguin, welcome in, bro. El Capitan, welcome in. All right, let's get back to it. Let's go through here in a minute. There's a skeleton over there, and sometimes he can be a little asshole. There's a bear. A bear. Schizo City, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. Take care of that guy. Ooh, here we go. 2 to 13. I think we'll take that. Oh, we took our pants off. Put your pants back on, bro. We gotta heal up real quick. Kurt, welcome in. See, that was the little thing I was talking about. Enemies nearby. Ooh, this guy had some stuff here. Yo, thank you for the follow, buddy. I appreciate you. Foot emoji. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Save early, save often, y'all. Is this a newer run? What kind of build am I going for? So for this one, it's kind of an updated guide. We went with speed and agility for our attributes. And for primaries, we got long blade, resto, destruction. Majors, we got medical, crit strike, and running. And then here's the minors. Etiquette, streetwise, mercantile, mysticism, thaumaturgy, and jumping. This is just kind of built to get you to beat the game for your first time. If you never beat the game, you can beat it with this build. 100%. 100%. Starting with 90 speed right out the gate. Like, look how fast we swing. Like, if you don't have any context, you probably don't think that this is very fast. But this is absolutely incredibly fast. Yo, what was that? This guy. Andre Peterson, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate you. And we already got our first level here. Check that out. Bumping that speed up to 96 here. I don't know if you saw what we did. We touched the little table here and it turned the thing and we got those 2 knapsacks. We can turn it back too. See? Is this only on PC? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Anthony Plaz, don't care about what? This guy just comes in to the chat and says, don't care. Oh, your roses. No, I'm just a bad streamer is all it is. I'm sorry. I really do apologize about that. I really do. I really do apologize about that. Like, I don't know if you can see this, what's on my screen here, but it's just like this little thing up here, and I have it on the second monitor. It's not always easy to see, especially when I'm playing the game. I do care. I do care. I don't want anybody to think I don't care. All right, what's through door number 1 here? Ooh, a little knapsack. No more stuff. We can drop some of this leather stuff. Leather stuff doesn't sell very good. Sometimes it's heavy. You played Elder Scrolls 3. Thank you for showing you Elder Scrolls 2. Absolutely, that's why I do it. A lot of people haven't seen it. Some people won't ever be bothered to play it, but you know, you can check it out here. We got the Skelly. Man, they really updated the face of the skeleton to be like some sort of like, it's like some sort of Punisher logo looking thing. All right, we just gotta tank this. Ah. Yeah, Elder Scrolls 3 is my favorite. Is it on Steam? It is absolutely on Steam. If you're talking about Daggerfall as well, I mean, Morrowind is also. If you get it from Steam, I would highly recommend getting Daggerfall Unity, though. It's how I play it, kind of, you know, with the mouse movement and WASD movement and that kind of a thing. I don't know. The Skelly is definitely the, like, strongest mob in this dungeon here. Yeah, Daggerfall Unity is really easy to set up. It's also free, just like Daggerfall is like on Steam. So if you like that kind of a thing, definitely check it out. What up, Jessica? What a name. Jessica. Ooh, this guy is a beefy boy. Elven longbow, I like that. Misto, welcome in. Lady Oblivion, how are we tonight? A Morrowind remaster would be amazing. There's what they call open. Oh shit, we gotta dip out here. OpenMW is not a remaster per se, but it's kind of like an overhaul, and it's really good. It fixes a lot of like the bugs and stuff. When I was playing it on Steam, I was crashing a lot. When I was playing it on Xbox Series S, I was crashing a lot. And when I picked Daggerfall Unity, or I'm sorry, Open Morrowind up, it was just great. And modding it, it was super easy too. Also, they have More Oblivion coming out. I don't know if you guys have heard of More Oblivion, but it's like a... Oh shit. It's a Morrowind remake in the Oblivion engine, so that should be fucking cool. You got my attention. Yo, thank you for the follow, Glue Guy. I do appreciate you. Man, we're getting the follow train here. I appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome. Ooh, we got a helm here. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, in the Oblivion engine. We watched it on. We watched like the trailers on stream not too long ago. It was a good time. Look, they look really, really good. And then they also have Sky Oblivion, or no, it's called Skywind. I'm sorry. So it's they do have more Oblivion, but that's just a mod for Oblivion. That's Morrowind. What I'm referring to, at least what I was thinking about in my brain, was Skywind and Sky Oblivion, which are Oblivion and Morrowind remade in the Skyrim engine. Yeah, I was seriously mistaken there. The Skywind mod is not out yet, I don't believe. Yeah, we saw the footage the day we started the Archer build, so that was about a month or two ago. About a month and a half ago, I'd say, probably. Is that it? Is that it right here? Alright, let's see if we can take this guy. Yeah, Yeah, the sad thing is, like you said, they've been working on it for years, but with Sky Oblivion, they've been working on that for years, and then Bethesda is like, oh, we're just going to remake Oblivion. So it's going to come out relatively the same time. And those devs are going to have to compete with Bethesda, who's going to sell that game. You know what I mean? Kind of sucks for them. Oh, we got a little rat action right here. Let's get him. Get him, boys. Get him. Alright, so we had imp versus rat versus bat here. It looks like the imp got taken out first, even though I can't hit him with anything less than elven. A little bit ironic there. Alright, that was the exit, but we do have a couple more rooms that we can venture forth into. Back it up, rat boy. Alright, another skelly here. Let's pray that we make it. Let's, not console command, but let's get some. Ooh, shocked his ass. One hit. That was nasty. Sky Oblivion is supposed to be free. I did not know that. I just figured, you know, that they would monetize the shit out of it, you know. Ooh, elven boots, huh? We're definitely getting those. And let's heal up real quick. It legally can't be monetized? Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I was, in my mind, I was thinking about the Bethesda remake. I thought that's what you meant, that it was going to be free, and I'm like, why would they do that? But yeah, legally they couldn't monetize it. I mean, they could, you know, accept donations and stuff, I'm sure. Ooh, the shocks are the way to go with these skeletons, I swear. Kev, Tev, Bodler, not Garrett, Matthew, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, welcome. Strength and Unity, welcome to the stream. There's Patreon stuff. Yeah, I figured it was kind of like that. All right, so there it is, boys. We got out of the dungeon here, boys and gals. So here we go. Out of the first dungeon, we are level 2 with about 40% into level 2. So we got 60% left to go. We got about 1,300 gold. This is going to be great gold to start out with because we're going to need a wagon. We're going to need cure poison, cure disease. Sorry, guys. We're going to need free action. We're going to need, you know, levitate. So that's going to pay for a lot of those spells. Eventually, we're going to get a horse. And so this is a really good starting point here. Let's see. This is all looking real good. And then as far as loot here, we've got a helmet, we've got steel greaves, we got elven boots and an elven sword. So that's actually really good. And then we got a bunch of stuff to sell, a couple elven pieces here. We are looking good. So what we're going to do is head up the hill here.